Why, it's been a while, right? Haven't seen me in a while, have you? Well, I'm back, and it's another beautiful day here in the United States. I basically missed all of last week, honestly. I was busy helping Corey move. As you can see, a lot of our boxes are still stored here. Anyway, yeah, so we got a lot of catching up to do here, guys. I'm just gonna go over it all as quick as I can. Today's basically like a recap episode, I suppose. Kind of, not sure where I left off. It's been about 4 or 5 days. Right? Let's see. Yeah, I think this is about where we left off, honestly. So this is a little show that I put on where I spoon feed you the news. I sip my coffee, break out the newspaper and all that stuff. And I turn it all into a little show for you. For all of our entertainment. I think this is where we left off, right? Let's just keep going. Oops.
Normally makes communication at work one click.
Shush. Shush you. Yeah, I try to make it all entertaining for everyone, you know. Oh, not quite that entertaining, but you know, I try. Elite Russian unit is being weakened by severe frontline losses. Where's my music? I guess we'll start with the Russia. This is where we left off, I believe. 1 million Russians are ready to leave at a moment's notice. Russian losses are increasing. Support for Putin's war. Wow. You know how fucking stupid these people are. This is the show where I just like go around just like, wow, look at how dumb everyone is. Holy shit. And in case you're new here, this is where I spoon feed you the news, and I basically explained everything that's going on. You see Russia and China. Those are the bad guys. And old Job here and I, we're the good guys, okay? This isn't very complicated. I know it seems daunting and scary. I know you probably live in a media bubble. But let me pop that. Let me burst that bubble for you and just take you outside and show you what's actually going on in the real world. And if you'll pay attention for long enough, you'll see that everything I say happens. Everything I say comes true. And I'm always right. So, you'll just have to get used to it. I know, in a world of lies, the truth sounds insane. It's scary. And you're like, nah. Well, shut the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Pay attention, because I'm here to educate you. Didn't I already close this one? See, here's one of the bad guys. This is an actual size representation. Look how tiny he is. Little midget. Putin took a swipe at oligarchs who have fled abroad, asked them to come back and invest in Russia. Come back! Please don't leave! Yeah, he's fucked. This is one of the main bad guys. He's been fucking around all throughout the world, being a little fucking troll, just fucking shit up, but then pretending like he wasn't, basically. But now that he's dying, he's about to keel over fucking dead, his shittiness is actually, you know, spilling out in the open. It's becoming more apparent and obvious to everyone else that he is a villain, obviously. I've been saying it all along. Yeah, fuck this guy. Welcome to the show, guys. This is where I make sense of everything for you. Look, now he's threatening to pull out of the START treaty, the last remaining nuclear arms control agreement it shared with the US. This was supposed to limit. The reason why we did this treaty to begin with, like way back in like the fucking 90s or whatever, like back in the 20th century, I'm not sure when, was because we have an insane amount of nuclear weapons. Like the two of us, we have enough nukes to fucking destroy the entire fucking solar system, okay? So we're like, hey, We should chill on this. Like, let's agree to both chill. And here's this motherfucker pulling out of it. Basically starting another Cold War. So yeah, now both sides are gonna start creating nuclear weapons like crazy. As if we needed more. They're pretty much useless at this point too. It's all just another flex. And like I've explained before, there is a lot of flexing going on between everyone. Everyone loves to flex. Like, me stronger. No, me stronger. Just back and forth with this shit. What they all fail to see and understand is that we're the strongest, okay? We hardly even fucking have to flex. Like, I like to think of myself as the United States at this point. I'm like Mr. America. You can call me Mr. Nick. And, yeah, guys, we're fucking untouchable. All these little fucking cretins, this little pipsqueak over here, he could fucking team up with his ass buddy fucking Pooh Bear, and they still wouldn't stand a fucking chance. They would still fucking annihilate these two. So yeah, fuck these people. Putin faces fresh criticism from Russian troops. We do not know who our commander is. I do. He's a soulless fucking monster. Look at this fucking beady-eyed imbecile. Fuck this guy. Like Mr. Burns motherfucker over here. Excellent. God damn. Yeah, this guy is totally fucking fake too. Like he projects this fucking like I'm Mr. Prim and Proper, like Mr. Confident, you know, personality, suave motherfucker. He's not. He's a fucking troll, dude. Like, he's been causing mischief for fucking decades. Just, he does it all secretly. He gets his little troll farms to do all of his work. He lies to all of his people. He lies to the entire fucking world. And everyone's too fucking stupid to see it. Well, I see right fucking through it. I have, like, x-ray vision, guys. Like, I can smell when something's up, you know? I can smell the fucking stink on this guy. I've been smelling for fucking decades, and now it's out there. And now he's dropped a big deuce on fucking Ukraine, and everyone else can smell it too, apparently. Yeah, I've already covered this guy enough, honestly. I'm just gonna keep the show rolling. Hey, let me explain. Let me move on to China. Now, first of all, I'm sure a lot of you are totally fucking like ignorant when it comes to the world at large. I am extremely fucking knowledgeable, guys. Like, I don't know much about pop culture. I couldn't tell you who fucking... Like, a few years ago, I couldn't tell you who fucking Kanye West was, okay? Like, honestly did not know or care. Like, I am so far removed from your bullshit, just as you are far removed from my bullshit. But, you know, I've stepped into your world a little more recently, and I'm trying to get you to step into mine now. We're trying to create, like, a little bridge here, guys. Trying to get you to see and understand shit. And I am well aware of just how fucking uneducated a lot of you are. And, you know, I don't mean to sound condescending or insulting. I just know. I know for a fucking fact that a lot of people don't know fucking shit, okay? So, this is me, like, Mr. Nick, like a fucking teacher over here trying to fucking educate all of you. So, here, let's start with this. Assuming you know absolutely fucking nothing, which is probably the case. Let me clarify the difference between Japan and China, okay? Because a lot of you probably think it's the same fucking thing, or you don't know what the fucking difference is between the two of them. Okay, China's the big one. China's the big bad one, okay? Their fucking their government is evil, alright? They are the one, like, if all the other economies are down here and we're way the fuck up here, China's the one rapidly growing and trying to catch up to us. Like, they're gaining speed and we're stalling out, and they're trying to surpass us and become #1, guys, to where they are the superpower that bullies the rest of the fucking world like we do. Well, fuck that. That's our job. It's never gonna fucking change. That's Pooh Bear's pipe dream. And Pooh Bear's the guy that runs China right now. He's their own little fucking Trump light, basically. He's like Diet Coke version of Trump. And he's not going anywhere. He's basically made himself president for fucking life. So yeah, they have the authoritarian fucking... just... their government is shit. You're not allowed to fucking say or do a goddamn thing over there. Japan, on the other hand... that's like, basically, that's our little homie. After we nuked the fucking shit out of them in World War II, we basically adopted them. I like to think of Japan as like the 51st state, okay? Some joke and say it, or some say it's Puerto Rico, but I joke around and say it's Japan. That's the 51st state, guys. These are our homies. They make our video games, and they have Sony and Nintendo and everything else. They don't like Japan either. Or they don't like China either. Japan and China, they don't like each other. Japan's a little tiny island, okay? And you can't read this, but it says Japan promises to lead the world in fighting Russian aggression with $5.5 billion in Ukraine aid. Good. See? They're good guys too. They don't have a authoritarian government like we do. You're actually allowed to fucking say and do shit over there. You know, it's still really strict, like compared to us, obviously. But I mean, that's more or less their culture. That's not like the government saying, you do what we fucking tell you. You think what we fucking tell you. You know, but their government's not pure fucking evil like China, alright? I'm just trying to fucking educate all of you on what's going on here. Yeah, that's the 51st state. U.S. alliance with Japan, Netherlands to ban chip equipment exports to China may spur investment in South Korea. South Korea is also our ally. North Korea is the fascist, evil, authoritarian one. South Korea is our homie, okay? That's our homie. So, homies! Homies assemble! Joe Biden with South Korean president. Samsung Electronics vice chairman. So yeah, we're trying to like, we're all like kind of ganging up on China right now. Because we do not want them to take our spot, guys. Like, no one wants that. Like, that is extremely fucking bad, okay? Because if China was in control of the world, then they would just boss us all around. They would push everyone around, and who would fucking stop them? We're the fucking world police, okay? The world police would be, like, diminished. And it would just be these fascist fucking assholes fucking doing whatever the fuck they want. You know, just, like, imposing their bullshit on the rest of the fucking world. Well, fuck that. That's why we need to stay number one, so that we're the fucking boss, and we're the ones fucking calling all the goddamn shots. Plus, they're fucking shady. China's just fucking shady. Like, sure, we flip-flop back and forth between red team, shady assholes, the blue team, good guys. But at least we're fucking half good. You know what I mean? So, U.S. forces China's hand in revealing possible lethal aid to Russia. See, they're over here, like, contemplating either that or they already have fucking provided lethal aid to Russia in their aggression against Ukraine. Here, let me change the song. Now we'll get to that here in a minute.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Why is this Kirby ad always on my show? It's like every time. Okay. I gotta put Kirby in my game. So, yeah. I am extremely knowledgeable on all this. I'm gonna try to make it quick, because this whole one's like a recap of the last week, like I said. Let's see. Biden bad! U.S. warning China may send weapons to Russia in war against Ukraine. So, I've also seen conservatives saying that Biden's war in Ukraine is pushing China and Russia closer together. Motherfucker, they've been cozying up for fucking at least a decade now. If anything, they were pushed closer together during the Trump administration. That motherfucking orange fucking fascist piece of shit was fucking brown-nosing Putin the entire fucking time. Like, I just hate how they have the audacity to fucking say shit like that. It's like they live in their own fucking reality, guys. And here's me, if you still fucking subscribe to the Fox News cult, if you're still fucking a part of the Trump fucking clown car, this is me bursting your fucking bubble and showing you what's actually fucking happening. And again, you're probably not gonna like the sound of it, you're probably not gonna like me for saying it, but goddammit, the truth hurts, fucking deal with it. This is what's actually fucking going on, guys. If you watch the show for long enough, you will see that everything I say is fucking right. Everything I say is fucking true. Go ahead and challenge me on absolutely anything, I will tear you to fucking pieces, because I know what I'm fucking talking about. Well, I've been paying attention to this shit since I was a fucking kid, okay? Like, I involved myself with all this shit. This is basically my world, alright, motherfucker? You step into my world, I will fuck you up. China may increase support for Russia. See, this is like last week. So I'm going to kind of skim over all this because I'm just kind of covering it all. See, maybe providing Russia non-lethal military assistance or lethal aid. Both are bad. We do not want China helping Russia kill a bunch of fucking civilians and take over a country that's not theirs, okay? That's just more of China bullying people just like I said they would. They're already contemplating secretly doing it. Well, fuck that. Deepening ties with Russia. These two have been fucking China's top diplomat. China and Russia have been fucking sending each other love letters and flowers and shit for over a decade now. No limits friendship. I think they just met up recently. And, you know, during the Cold War, we were trying our best to keep these two separated because we do not want them to join forces because then they'd actually become a threat or whatever. I'm telling you, man, they are so fucking, like... Their people are just a bunch of fucking rural dumb fucks. Like, it seems like they're imposing, but I feel like we vastly overestimate the two of them. Like, I'm telling you, the two of them could fucking join forces and we'd still mop the fucking floor with them. We are that fucking badass, okay? China furious after US warns against arming Russia. US is in no position to tell China what to do. Me. Well, fuck you. Yes, we are, bitch. We're number one. So fuck yourself. There they are right there. That's Pooh Bear and Piglet. Aren't they adorable? Look at those little fascist dictators. Look at those little authoritarian cutie pies. Man, you two make such a good couple. Trump is jealous. Oh, Pootie. You used to look at me like that. Boo-hoo-hoo. That's how it all actually is, guys. Like, I'm just fucking trying to make it entertaining for you. Yeah. These are the bad guys of the great show, okay? These soulless fucking monsters. And again, like, I feel like he's not quite... This guy is like pure fucking evil. This is basically Trump light or whatever. This is Diet Coke Trump right here. He just you know, put an orange spray tan on, bleach his hair, and there you go. It is the US, not China, has been pouring weapons into the battlefield. Motherfucker, it's because the fucking Russians invaded our homie, so fuck you. We'll do whatever we can to stop the aggressor from being aggressive, so fuck yourself. See, they love to spin the story. They love to try to fucking make it sound as if we're the fucking bad guys, and the fuck we are. We're the good guys, goddammit. We're the goddamn world police. I'm sure you've seen that movie, right? Or at least heard the song. China urges world to stop saying Taiwan is next after Ukraine. Oh, I meant to cover this in a previous episode. So, China did want to take over Taiwan. Like, Russia and China, if left unchecked, they would just gobble up all their neighboring nations. They just roll over every single fucking one until they fucking grow in size and just dominate that whole side of the fucking planet, right? And for the longest time, this was Pooh Bear's pipe dream, was to fucking take Taiwan. And we still flex back and forth, like, like, oh, I'm going to. Oh, no, you're not. Yes, I am. Like, back and forth. The US and China are still flexing over that shit. And I've been fucking saying, give up that pipe dream, Pooh Bear. You're never going to get that honey. And I feel like what's happened is he finally has. He's finally fucking given up on it. And so at this point, whenever he does flex over Taiwan, it's not even that he plans on taking it anymore, because he knows he can't. He just flexes for his people at this point. You know, it gets all his people riled up, like, yeah, we are strong, we are good. We're gonna take Taiwan one day. The fuck you are. Isn't this show great? I'm always like, kind of like half dreading doing this shit, because I'm so fucking tired. I'm like, fuck everyone. Everyone's fucking dumb, they don't know shit. Like, what's the point? But then, like, as I'm doing it, I'm like, oh man, this show's good. I love this show. I really like the host, too. I can really identify with him for some reason. Okay. So, I'm gonna come back to this. This I'm gonna come back to, because that's what we need to do, honestly. Especially if they go through with all their fucking threats. China threatens US with consequences over spycraft shootdown. Says it will not flinch. The US continues to fuss over, escalate, an isolated incident. It should not expect the Chinese side to flinch. Okay. Okay. I feel like with the relationship between US and China, we're like rivals now. We're not quite full-blown fucking enemies. But like the tensions keep fluctuating, because like it'll heat up and like we'll be like, oh god, World War III is around the corner, and then we're like, oh wait, that's dumb, hey, we should probably cool it, and we'll chill the fuck back down for a little while, and then it'll go back up again. It's been doing this shit for a while now. It's been really fucking bipolar. It's like we finally had it nice and chill again, then the fucking balloon happened. This fucking Pooh Bear motherfucker decides to fucking spy on us and the rest of the world, and so now it's all fucking hot again. Where'd you go, assholes? Where'd you go, you little fucking weasels? Fuck you guys. Here's an idea. If you want the world to be fucking stable and peaceful and chill, then chill the fuck out, you dumb motherfuckers. God damn. They'll fucking rock the boat, and then they'll point at us, be like, the US is rocking the boat! Fuck we are. Fuck you people. We do not accept the US's finger pointing. Okay. You see this shit? Like, look at this fucking shit. There is a whole fucking world of information, disinformation, misinformation, just all sorts of shit out there, guys. And I've been paying attention to it for so fucking long. I can pick through it all, and like, I can use my fucking X-ray vision. And I can tell you what's bullshit and what is not, and I can bring it all straight to fucking your fucking device, whatever the fuck it is you're watching me on, and just make sense of all of it for you. Because some of it's just like, if you have half a fucking brain, you can tell, like, that's bullshit. No, fuck you. Wants war to end, but not at the expense of Russia being wiped out by the West. Okay. Look at these two. Alright, look at how adorable they look. Get a room! Get a room, you two. And Trump is over like, oh, he used to smile like that with me. Oh shit. Xi would engage Putin closely and intimately. Oh, and manage ties with Moscow carefully amid intense scrutiny. It will not deepen the ties to Russian satisfaction, nor will it cut ties to Western satisfaction. Okay, so the West, that's us. We're the good guys, right? The United States, the EU, just Europe in general. That's what we consider the West, and then the East is these fucking authoritarian assholes. They're trying to take over the world. We're not gonna let them. Fuck these guys. But they, I mean, I realize a lot of people here in the States are just oblivious to everything happening outside of, you know, what's happening here. Like, believe it or not, guys, there's a whole big world out there. You know, everyone here is like, they're all still fighting each other, like, liberals, conservatives, Democrats, bad, Republicans, bad. Meanwhile, we have actual fucking enemies out there, like, plotting our fucking destruction, trying to fucking take our spot and rule the entire fucking world. While everyone over here is too fucking dumb. They're all in their little ponds fucking squabbling while this shit's happening at large. Time to wake the fuck up, guys. Like, seriously. There are bigger fucking fish to fry. There's a common enemy out there, so fucking knock it off, goddammit. And I'll come back to that eventually. I want to talk about the bubbles that we have going on here in our little pond in the US. But like here, it's like we don't even consider ourselves like the West. This is how those assholes view us. It's like, the West is after us. And that's how it actually is. But I'm talking like the people down below are just oblivious to all this shit. Like, they don't fucking see or understand any of it. They're just in their own little fucking world, going to work, coming home. Just completely fucking clueless as to what's going on at the world at large. And that's why I'm here. To help get everyone on the same page so where you can see and understand all this shit. Because I know what I'm fucking talking about, guys. China is considering sending drones and ammunition to Russia. And I've already read most of these articles. This is me like skimming through it all, trying to like catch us all up on everything that's going on. In fact, I have a whole fucking thing with the clown car, which I might not even have time to cover today. I'm trying to catch us up over the last week because I was helping Corey move. I'm still helping Corey move. And I was really busy all week long. But this is a little show. If you're just now tuning in, I like to put it on Monday through Friday, somewhere between noon and 4. Usually at the hour or at the half, you know, for about half an hour at a time. It would also provide a potentially significant boost to Russian capabilities at a critical moment. Russian fighters are running solo and ammunition. Wednesday, several dozen dead fighters and publicly blamed their deaths on the Russian Ministry of Defense's inability to supply them with enough ammunition. China will continue to firmly stand on the side of dialogue and peace and play a constructive part in the easing the situation. Oh, okay. Meanwhile, fucking contemplating like, hui hui hui. Should we send them more fucking bombs? Should we send them more artillery shells? Two-faced motherfucker. But they did offer up a peace plan. Ukraine sees some merit in it. And I need to double check what's happened with that. I'll come back to that here in a minute. Zelensky says he plans to meet Chinese Xi. That's our homie right there. Zelensky. That's the president of Ukraine. Kicking Russia's ass in defense of freedom and democracy and all that stuff. Believe this will be beneficial for our countries and the security in the world. See, now China's over here like secretly planning to fucking arm Russia to use nukes. Putin scraps arms treaty. China and Russia threaten to use nukes. Granted, this is Newsweek and this is like Fox News Light or whatever. This is basically another fucking clown car. They sometimes report the news. But yeah, he's like I said, he's always like shaking hands, pretending to be nice and friendly, but he's also fucking half evil, plotting all this sinister shit, plotting our fucking destruction. He wants to overthrow us and take our spot. So yeah, I mean, I don't think Zelensky's aware of that. I mean, even if a peace plan did come to fruition, China's gonna spin it as if we were the ones that saved the day, you know, trust us, everyone, we're the good guys, and in fact, they were also fucking, like, totally fucking neutral. They wouldn't condemn the fucking war. They wouldn't stand up the entire fucking time for an entire year as innocent people were getting fucking slaughtered. They're just full of fucking shit, guys, like, seriously. But yeah, look, this is why nukes are bad. Nuclear war could cause billions to die from starvation. It wouldn't just fucking destroy major fucking cities and kill millions of fucking people. It would cause billions to fucking die. This is why it's a bad idea. This is why no side wants to use their fucking nukes. This is why we need the fucking treaties. Meanwhile, these fucking jokers are talking about pulling out of it and they're threatening to use it. Just making the situation fucking worse. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen, guys, trust me. We're a badass. We know what we're fucking doing. We got these bitches under fucking control. We're not the ones endangering peace and stability. They are, okay? Here's the Fox News clown car once again siding with China and everyone else. China alleges U.S. endangers peace and stability by flying aircraft through Taiwan Strait. See, that's us flexing, like, Urgh. The fuck we are, assholes. The U.S. side's actions deliberately interfered and disrupted the regional situation. Okay. Dumb motherfuckers. They're full of shit, guys. Alright, well, I guess I'll save... this is the clown car right here. I guess I'll save that for tomorrow. I'll come back to it. Doop, 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 doop. This is like, This is Russia's, like, outside of China, this is Putin's, like, one friend. He is so isolated on the world stage. Like, no one is his fucking ally at this point. They're just getting crushed. They're getting fucking, completely fucking dominated. That's his one fucking friend. And strangely enough, like, what little fucking sense this makes. Hold on, let me double check this just to make sure. The weirdest fucking part, to me, yeah, they're in the EU. I gotta show you guys a world map here, just so you get a fucking, so I give you a visual. I feel like seeing is also very helpful when you see all this shit. Okay, so Europe and the EU are two different things. You know, Europe's the continent, EU is like the alliance of countries in Europe, right? Now, bear with me here because it's a little bit confusing. Yeah, here's Moscow. Russia is like this big ass fucking country. Just this big fucking like wasteland over here, you know, and then we have fucking working plumbing and shit. Just a bunch of yokels armed to the teeth with nuclear weapons and tanks and shit. There's little tiny Putin over here chilling in Moscow, using all these dumbasses to try to fucking invade Ukraine so he can redraw the world map so that when he dies he's like, I changed history, like remember me as Putin the Great. Dumb motherfucker, sinking your entire goddamn country. So yeah, this is Europe, right? Like, I'm sure some of y'all have some fucking knowledge on this, I hope. Oops, hold on. Again, this is the Great Show, it's just me trying to make sense of it all for you. Yeah, Europe, and most of this is the EU, like most of it. Most of it is a part of NATO. But for whatever reason, these guys are a part of the EU, and they're fucking siding with Russia. These guys aren't a part of the EU, and they're getting invaded by Russia. And Ukrainians actually, last year, they submitted their application, basically, to become a part of the EU. Now, why these guys are on Russia's side, I have no fucking idea. I need to look into it a little more. But Putin views both of them as a part of Russia. He's like, those are ours. We own those two countries. You have stabbed your neighbor in the back. You are a co-aggressor. Your territory has been used as a launch pad for a vicious barbaric attack on a neighboring state, and you bear responsibility for that. A U.S. diplomat said, it's true. So here we are. We're both learning about this right here. Now I know a little bit about it, but I need to brush up on it because this is like his one fucking friend, and he plans on taking them over next. Honestly, not that he's gonna fucking get Ukraine. This fucking dipshit. Strategically, Belarus is important to Russian military effort. It shares nearly 700 miles of border with Ukraine, and Kyiv is closer to Belarus than it is to Russia. Over the winter, more than 30,000 Russian troops gathered in Belarus under the guise of a joint training exercise. Russia claimed those forces would return home after the exercises ended. They did not. It was a lie. It was all a big ruse. Not that anyone fucking fell for it. We all knew it was going to happen. Wouldn't it be funny if someone goaded him into it and just to intentionally fucking get him to walk into a trap, right? Just to destroy his stupid ass. That'd be cool, right? Isn't this show awesome? Isn't this show great? It's educational. Oh man, it's already been half an hour, so I need to wrap this up. Yeah, they've been helping. Why is Belarus aiding the Russian invasion? In short, Russia has helped Belarus. Specifically, its authoritarian leader. His little fucking... his one friend... I don't even know how to pronounce that fucking name. This fucking dopey motherfucker. I don't even know what the fucking call this moron. Let's see, if we got Pooh Bear and Piglet, and I don't know, who's he? Is that Eeyore? I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm gonna give him a fucking nickname. Stupid ass motherfucker. So I guess basically in a nutshell, they have this authoritarian asshole that's backstabbing the EU, helping fucking Putin out. And hopefully he loses his next election. Something of a neutral state. Yeah, they've been trying to act neutral, but you know, he's secretly sided with Russia and he's been helping them out. Oh, and I mentioned this before. There are a lot of like smaller nations like this one, and I'm gonna come to the president of Turkey and shit. They like to play both sides. Like they're like they pretend as if they're neutral, but they're just trying to play whoever's winning or whatever benefits them. You know, they like to act as if like, oh, I have no real stake in it all, but in the end, they're just in it for themselves, and they're just trying to fucking play all the angles so that they come out on top. It's really fucking sneaky and shady, and it's annoying. There are several of those guys, and I'll introduce them into the show as we go on. But yeah, we sanctioned him too. This stupid motherfucker. Unreliable. Russian troops are still present. Putin wants Ukraine because it's part of his version of a Russian empire. He wants Belarus to be a part of that empire. See, like I said, he's trying to take over both, so he redraws the map. So Russia gets slightly fucking bigger, so it can be remembered all throughout history as Putin the Great that fucking reclaimed Russian territory. But in reality, where this dumb motherfucker doesn't fucking live, he's actually dooming his entire fucking nation because he fucked with the wrong people. Fucking moron. But yeah, look, Ukraine wants to join EU within 2 years. I'll answer that later. And I guess this is kind of a long one because I had to go back and cover everything. So yeah, this is kind of an older article. But yeah, they're gonna join the EU, they're our homie. The other guy fucking stabbed us in the back. And you know, I try to learn something new every day, guys. Like, I seriously absorb all this information because this is basically my world. I am extremely fucking knowledgeable on it. And I like to learn something new every day, you know? I'm always taking in all this info just like you. You know, I might try to make it sound as if I'm a know-it-all and that, you know, I don't mean to sound condescending or whatever the fuck, but we're all learning here, guys. That's the part of the show, is to get us all on the same page. Get us all to where we're actually fucking knowledgeable on the world at large, what's actually fucking going on, and knowledge is power, all that stuff, you know. And I already knew a little bit about that motherfucker, that Eeyore motherfucker, but I just learned a bit more along with you. And sometimes that happens here on the show, live. But yeah, West must provide more military aid to Ukraine. Ukraine war over unless EU boosts military support. Nah, we are in urgent war mode. Shortage of ammunition has to be solved quickly in a matter of weeks. I mean, yeah, it is urgent, but it's definitely not over. Like, time is on our side here, for sure. So, I wanted to see what was going on. China will face real costs if it provides illegal aid to Russia for war in Europe, or in Ukraine. But I guess I'll save it for tomorrow. We'll do this again tomorrow, guys. Have a